Welcome back to the channel. My name is a-bomb. Welcome back to Football Manager 2021 and Eastern Resurgence 2 with Steaua Bucharest, and a special Monday video. I don't usually post on Mondays, but we played our first game in the first division last episode. We're going to win against S4E2 Georgiou. Games 2 and 3 are against Dinamo Bucharest in an eternal derby, and our first league match against FCSB. So I can't not play them. They're the two biggest games in the club's history, so we've got to play them, and we're going to do both matches in today's video. If you're enjoying this series, don't forget to drop a like and leave comments on the videos. It's the best way to help the channel and let me know that you're enjoying the stuff. And if you haven't done so already, or if you're new, do subscribe and turn on notifications. Thank you very much for 900 subscribers. Really cool to see that number, and hopefully now we're not too far away from that magic 1,000. When we do get to 1,000, I will be doing a special Q&A video, and I'm hoping I can get some sort of celebratory stream done as well. Whether that's going to be on YouTube and Twitch, I don't know, but definitely going to be doing something to celebrate 1,000 subs when it happens. So last episode we started our first season in the first division. We got a 2-1 win at home against S4E2 Georgiou, our fourth season in a row that we've won our opening fixture. We've got 3 points on the board, which is good, but games 2 and 3 very tough. Dinamo at home in an eternal derby, and then FCSB away from home. 2 very tough games. FCSB, multiple time champions, former champions. I say multiple times, 7 times, because if you look at our history, the honours before 2003 actually go to us in terms of the game. UEFA still recognise FCSB as the holders of all these, but court cases have gone in favour of Steaua recently. It's not completely resolved, but as it stands, according to law, we have the honours, which is going to annoy any FCSB fans that watch this, because I know there's some people that don't like the fact that we're managing Steaua. Not much else to go through from off camera, really. We did add a new signing. Tudor Manea has joined on loan from S4E2 Georgiou for a season, the team that we just beat. Striker 19, that was surplus to requirements from Astra. They wanted £200,000 for a permanent transfer. Didn't really want to pay that. We don't have that money, but we have got a season-long loan. We're paying £475 a week in wages, and he looks pretty good. 13 finishing, 13 heading. He's only 5'8", but he can head a ball. Some good mentals in there physically. Doesn't look too bad. As I say, jumping reach isn't great, but apart from that, he's not bad. And if he doesn't play well, then we can just send him back. We can terminate the loan after like a few weeks if he turns out rubbish. But just to add some depth to up front, because at the moment we have Ispas. Nezovic is injured for about a month, so we're not going to see him today. But yeah, still trying to get a few more players in. We've got one that's joining in January who's not quite turned 18 yet, so that's going to be happening. Still need a right back to provide cover for Popov, maybe a central attacking midfielder to provide cover for Popescu. So still need a couple of signings, but the window doesn't close till like September, so we've got loads of time. It's just annoying that the season's already started. It was a very short pre-season and a very short break as well for the team. But let's go into the first of 2 matches today, then the eternal derby. Dinamo are favourites for this, but then S4E2 were favourites for their match, so we'll see how this goes. I'm not going to start defensive, but we'll just see how things go. But what we are going to do is go for the less pressing, the lower defensive line, and the regroup. We'll do that from the off and then see where we go from there. Nezovic out, so we're going to go Stupar at left wing. We'll bring Manea on to maybe make his debut. Anything else that they're suggesting that we do? They're saying to swap the midfielders around, but I think that's okay. Tomer, I think, is right-footed. He's right only, so We'll do this. Seeing as he is like right only, we'll put him on the right. Apparently Alexander Mitrovic is playing in goal. I don't think it's that one. I think there's probably more than one of them. Go out there and give these fans their money's worth. Come on. It's an eternal derby. We're probably going to be sold out for this. We sold, I think, almost 6,000 season tickets, which is good. But this is definitely going to be sold out. It's our derby. It's the eternal derby. Yeah, look at this. Never seen the stadium so full. Let's see if we can avoid defeat. The last time we faced these guys was in a cup, and it wasn't good for us. I think we lost 5-1. So hopefully that doesn't happen again. Popescu with the ball here. And here's Bukar to Kretsu. Bukar to Dinitsa. Hamza. Dinitsa at goal. And 2 minutes in, we're 1-0 down. I think it's going to be one of those games again. But, we're going to be underdogs in this one. We've just got promoted to the first division. Dinamo have been here for a while. So it's going to be one of those games, I think. Hopefully it's a bit better than the 5-1 we had in the Cup a couple of seasons ago. But Hopefully we can put up a bit more of a fight here. Dinamo with a goal from outside the box. Grab doesn't get to it. It's a 1-0 lead for Dinamo. It's a set piece here for Dinamo, Kretsu. And it's a header just wide by Dinamo. Ispas gets the ball there. It's given away by Dinamo. Here's Negoescu. Popov's up from right back. Toma to Negoescu. Popov. Toma. That's a good ball. Popescu's shot's blocked. He has another go, but that's also blocked. But, you know, a couple of efforts there. Not too bad. And at half-time, we are 1-0 down. You know, we did okay. Maybe could have scored a goal. We only had one shot on target, but they were good defensively. Dinamo, you know, got behind the ball when they needed to. We didn't play that badly. Hopefully we can push on in the second half and try and get a goal. We're going to throw in a good position here. Just 3 minutes into the second half with a prayer. Popescu to a prayer. And Negoescu, and it's an equaliser. Negoescu, 48 minutes in. His first goal of the season. Did well last season with 6 goals and 6 assists. So we've reloaned him again for a year. Let's see if he can build on that good season he had and try and replicate it again. But the chance coming from the throw. Good cross by a prayer. Negoescu with the nice header. And we equalise. Hopefully we can get a point from this one. A prayer with a throw again here. Stupa, who hasn't really nailed down a first team spot yet because Nezovic had such a good season from left wing last time. Stupa's got his chance here though while Nezovic is out for about a month. No foul given there. I thought there might have been pulled back for a card. Here is Stupa. This could be a chance for him to set something up here or maybe go himself. He's been brought down. That's going to be a penalty. We might have a chance to take a lead here. The referee's going over to look at it though. This is going to be a penalty. If they don't give this, I'll be very shocked. Let's see what the decision is. It is a penalty, as expected. So, Ionut Tsitsipas will take this to hopefully give us the lead. He's missed one and scored one recently. So, let's see how this one goes. The first one missed the target. Let's see what this one's like. It's a good penalty. And we take a lead just before the hour. 2-1. Yeah, looking good here. We haven't made too many additions. So I think, you know, them predicting us to finish bottom is just because we got promoted. But I'm really pleased with the squad that we've got. So hopefully we can avoid the drop and, you know, prove those doubters wrong. We've got another chance here from a throw. A prayer. And it's another penalty, is it? Koltzescu, I think the referee, has pointed to the spot. Is this going to be another penalty? It is. Goodness me. I didn't expect this going into this. Ispas with another penalty kick here. It was about 2 or 3 minutes after the first one. Let's see how this one goes. Is he going to go the same way? He's not. He goes the other side and scores. It's 3-1, guys. I wasn't expecting this today. I thought we'd get beat again. But we're 3-1 up in the eternal derby against Dinamo. This is amazing stuff. And Ispas converts another penalty to make it 3-1. Dinamo fans aren't going to be happy with this. They've got a corner here, though. And they've got a goal back. Wojciech with the goal. And it's 3-2. There's going to be some more goals in this, you can feel. We're only halfway through the second half. Kretsu with the corner kick. And the far post header by Wojciech into the goal. This is a good match. You know, this is a derby match if ever I've seen one. Betts with a free kick. 79th minute. It's a hat-trick for Ispas. 4-2. I was not expecting this today. I really wasn't. Steaua 4, Dinamo 2. With about 12 minutes left of the 90. Popescu's tired. We're going to bring him off as soon as this highlight's over. But Ispas with a hat-trick. 2 of those were penalties, to be fair. But I did not think this was going to happen today. Right, let's bring off Popescu. Let's put on Vasilescu. Just drop him a bit deeper. Just get that extra man in midfield. I think that's the only change we're going to make. The team's playing really well. I don't really feel like I need to make any more changes. Until they start getting tired, I think we'll be okay. We're just going to go defensive for the remainder of the game, but praise them because this is a phenomenal performance. Let's bring off Negoescu for Buzan, and we'll bring off a prayer. We'll give Neshu a debut. Why not? 2 minutes of 4 in stoppage time have elapsed. Betzer to Toma here. Maksimovic. Could be a chance for either side to get another goal yet. We've had 6. There may be a 7th goal in this. Here's Stupa. He's got a prayer in support if he needs him. Neshu, rather. A prayer's off. Neshu was on his debut today. Maksimovic to Ispas. He's got 3 goals today. And he might have set up Toma here. And it's a poor finish. Straight at Mitrovic. It's going to be a 4-2 win. And then maybe something later on here. Stupa making a run down this left-hand side. In for Ispas. Just a little bit too much on that. And I think that will be the last action of the game now. Just waiting for that full-time whistle. There it is. What a game. 4-2 in the Eternal Derby against Dinamo. I thought that would be the reverse, honestly. I thought we'd get beat something like 4-2, not win 4-2. And next year, 3.41. Granted, two of those goals were penalties, and they are always going to be expected goals. But what a performance. What a performance. And in the derby as well, you could not ask for more than that. We've got 2 wins from 2. We got in those positions to win those penalties. I'm very, very pleased with that performance. We went behind early on, but you know, even when they got a second goal, we just kept going at them. And that was a phenomenal performance. If we could do that against FCSB, that would be the cherry on top of this video. Honestly, that would be amazing. But FCSB with 2 wins from 2 as well, along with us. We have got 2 weeks until this FCSB game, though, so there may be some more transfer news before we come to that match. If there is, then I'll be sure to let you know about it. Okay, no new signings. We have been trying to get a right back in on loan. The club's fine with the loan, but the player's not accepting it. So that's the only stuff that's really been happening so far. Nothing else really to talk about. So we'll jump into the FCSB game. Let's see if we can get something in this one. We've been great against Dinamo. Let's see how this one goes. It might be a bit tougher. We're away from home. I think it's our first away game of the season. It doesn't stand for FC Steaua Bucharest. Apparently it stands for FC Sporting Bicali, which is named after Gigi Bicali, their owner. But nonetheless, let's get into it. FCSB versus Steaua Bucharest for the first time in the save. It's a big one. They're saying go very defensive. I think this is going to be a hard one, this one. FCSB are 8-13 to win. We are 4-1. So they are heavy favourites for this one. I think we'll go defensive, but not very defensive. And we're going to go shorter passing as well. I'm not going to change the team. They played well last time round. Nezovic not quite fit to come back into the team, so he's going to remain out at the moment. I mean, if we avoid defeat here, I'll be very, very happy. I'm just going to sit back and hope for something good here. I mean, they've got a set piece here with Koeman, FCSB. 10 minutes in, it's Bratu. See, we've got a lot of men behind the ball here. Koeman's got a shot at goal. It's blocked. It's bounced around like a pinball. Here's Barbets. Here's Kabayev, and it's 1-0. It bounced around a bit, but eventually they found an opening and scored. FCSB with the 1-0 lead 10 minutes in, and this is going to be one of, I think, many goals here today. Hopefully some of them will be scored by us, but Koeman and Bratu with some block shots. The ball bounced around, and then Barbet managed to get away from the blue shirts and sets up Kabayev for the goal. Free kick here, 29th minute, Betzer. And Nagoysku's found a way through and equalises. Claudio Nagoysku with his second goal in successive games. And just before the half-hour point, we've equalised. We've drawn level from the set-piece as well. Don't see a lot of set-piece goals, but this was good. Betzer with the free kick. Nagoysku onto the ball. And just an easy tap-in, really. He made it well, but that was good. Although he's picked up a knock now. That's not good. We'll get to half-time. And then we'll see how he is. It looks like he's going to have to come off with a knee injury. Hopefully it's not bad, because we're already losing Nezovic, one of our wide men. We don't really want to be losing Nagoysku as well. But good first half. We're level. We're not losing. So that is absolutely fine. I think we are going to take off Nagoysku just to risk, avoid any further damage. So Buzan's going to come on. I'm going to drop the fullbacks back to defend. Just have them sort of dropping back a little bit. I don't want them getting forward too much today. So we're going to bring those back. Let's just make Toma a DLP on defend as well. Just try and hold on to this point if we can. That's all I want from this. Here's Bondarenko to Oida. Barbets. Harrods has got space. See, we're sitting a bit too narrow there as well. You know, no one really got to Harrods. Oh, that was almost no goal there. I'm just going to set the defensive width to wide. Try and force them inside if we can. But this is a good performance so far. I'm happy with how we've done. We've defended okay. Betts is having a great game. I guess the high rate's because he set up the goal. But, you know, midway through the second half, we're level. And we have the ball here with possession. Popescu. Betzer. To Manalake. Looks to go long. Ispas does win the header, but there's no one else ahead of him. Harrods now for FCSB to Barbets. Stoica to Zuna. And now they're starting to use the middle of the pitch because we're trying to force them inside. They're using the middle of the pitch. Here is Barbets. Can Apraya stay with him? No, they've got to cross away, and it's Kabayev. A point blank goal that was. He was like on the line there, and it's a 2-1 lead for FCSB. and hopefully we can get back into this now. If we lose, I'm not going to be too disappointed, but seeing some poor performances out there. Toma and Maximovic haven't really done much to control the midfield. Popescu and Stupar have been quiet. You know, the goal came from a set piece, but Kabayev was like 2 yards out there. There's no way he was missing that. Okay, Vasilescu's on for Toma. We'll make that one change. We've got one more to make. We could always add another striker on if we need it. We do have our new one, so we can maybe do that. Let's go attacking for the last few minutes. Why not? Nothing to lose with this game. So let's take off Popescu and we'll add another striker up there with Manea coming on for his debut. So Ispas on the right. Manea is left-footed. What position does he like? What role does he like? False 9? False 9 could work. Let's try it. I mean, I'd say we've got nothing to lose here. Got 10 minutes to go. Let's just try and get a point from this. Just go attacking, encourage. Just see if we can get something from this. 4 minutes of stoppage time. And there might be a chance for a late equaliser here. Here is a prayer. And Bondarenko deals with that with ease. Betzer goes long. Ispas with the header, but gives the ball away. Here's Alaru. Stoica got the defensive line to get past. That's a great ball for Kabayev. And Kabayev, oh, that was a good finish. And it's a third goal for FCSB now. I think we'll go back to what we were doing now, defensive. Just change everything back now. So we were always going to be second best with this game. FCSB, one of the best sides in the league. And it shows. They get a 3-1 win here. Hopefully the reverse fixture we can have a bit more luck. But that was just a good finish by Kabayev. Gets the goal in the first minute of stoppage time to make it 3-1. And that's full time. It is a defeat. But yeah, we were just outclassed on the day. I think we could have done better in some areas. We could have controlled the midfield better. Ispas had nothing to do up front. Popescu, again, very quiet. Just didn't manage to get the ball up to the attackers enough, I don't think. So that's why their ratings were so low. Yeah, looking at the XG and the chance creations, FCSB could have had so many more goals. They had 4 clear-cut chances and 8 long shots. It could have been much, much worse than it was. So I'm not going to be too disappointed by that result. It was a good effort. And it's our first loss of the season, but it's fine. 2 wins out of 3 is a great start to the season. Like I said last time, as long as we have more points than games played, I think we'll be fine. We'll be absolutely fine. You know, I don't see us getting into this top 6 at all. But if we can get enough points that we avoid being dragged into a relegation fight, then I'll be very, very pleased. We don't want to be in the position of Galatsi, though. They did well. They finished like 11th, like mid-table. And then in the playoffs, they did so badly they got relegated. We don't want to fall into that position. We need to make sure that we get as many points as we can before we split. So next time, I think we're going to go for Gaz, Metan, Mediash. I think we'll play that as a home game. We'll have 5 off camera. And after that, we've got our first cup game. I want a cup run this season. We haven't had one yet. So hopefully we can get a good opponent in the Romanian Cup. But that's going to do it for today's video. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed it, do drop a like and leave comments on the video, because it's the best way to help the channel and let me know that you're enjoying the content. And if you haven't done so already, or if you're new, then do subscribe and turn on notifications. And I'm pleased with the start that we've had. 2 wins out of 3 is good. Hopefully we can get some more points off camera, and then we go into the next episode, hopefully in a good position. I say, as long as we've got more points than games, I'll be pleased. But that's going to do it for today's video. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you soon. Goodbye.